There are some YouTubers who are generally pissed off because they've been accused of using generative AI. And whilst I do sympathise, I also want to add some context and maybe some advice as someone who is also staunchly against generative AI. It sucks, right? It absolutely sucks, especially being on the receiving end of it. But I would politely ask these people who are being accused to also direct some of their ire towards the people who are peddling generative AI. They're the ones who started this mess in the first place. Because generative AI does not have the capacity to be good, what ends up happening is that a lot of people tend to dissect it. They have to try and figure out if they have hands or how the hands are going. Jake fucking would. The culture that these people are building is a culture of distrust. Sorry, there's someone outside my house that is singing down. My God, that culture of distrust has been bubbling under for art lovers. People who love art, people who love visual art, also hate being duped. There are so many pieces of art that people are being duped into liking, and I can honestly say, especially if you're so anti AI, when you accidentally come across a piece that you might like, or even you invest your time into, your effort in, and then you find out that it has been made generatively, that it's been made by prompts, it does piss you off. So I think that culture of distrust has been spilled over into artists who are making really complicated works, works that people might not have seen before. So here's a solution, like, show them the behind the scenes. Like, it sucks that you're gonna have to prove yourself every time you release a piece of art, but honestly, this is the culture that we live in. I'm noticing it in fashion magazines where all of them are telling us this is how we made the background, this is the camera we use, this is the lighting we use, this is how we got dressed, this is how we did the makeup. That's been done before, but it's been doing way more now. And even in complicated pieces, it's proving that it isn't AI. A lot of TV shows are using it for their logos. They're saying, like, look, we made this logo from fucking scratch, even though Apple did that, but also your Congo anyway. But like, a lot of TV companies, sports companies, just general brands, like, are trying to build trust with their audience and saying, we are so staunchly anti AI, and here's how we prove it. There is this desire for human connection, and I think these YouTubers could do with maybe, hey, this is how I did this.